Hey y'all. So it is New Music Friday, but we're not really going to do New Music Friday. We're just going to talk about Nothing But Thieves' Broken Machine. I want to start though by saying last night I went to go see it in theaters. It's my second all-time favorite book because the first is A Wrinkle in Time, but it's my second most favorite book of all time. The movie was fantastic. Like as a scary movie, it's really scary. Like I definitely jumped up, was really freaky. Like covering your face, like like definitely happened more than once. It's so good. It's so scary. But if you're also a fan of the book, you will be really, really happy. It was so much truer to the heart of the story and to the concept of what it is. Loved it. But the funny thing was, so I was like, great, we're going late. So by the time I get out, Broken Machine will be released in the US. And the first song in Broken Machine is called Just a Kid. And it was weird how well that song lined up, having just seen it and that they're kids and doing that stuff. So it was kind of amazing actually how well that lined up. I didn't listen to the whole album because by the time I got home I was so tired, like that just wasn't gonna happen. But I have to say, it is so fitting for me that Broken Machine has unseated what had been my favorite album up this year up until today. Um, if you'd asked me yesterday what my favorite album so far this year had been, I would have said Mizio's Loner. I love it. I can listen to it over and over again. Yeah, Broken Machine is, I don't think anything's gonna top this. I love it so much. The like lyrically it's good. The concept of Broken Machine, like as a full album, actually works as the concept. Like that even as a metaphor can apply to every song, like the content, the title, like lyrically, it's so, so solid. And I'm sorry, Mizio. I still love you. Second favorite album, but Broken Machine is really fantastic. And I love actually that feels appropriate since Nothing But Thieves and Mizio are touring together. So it's a good fit. But I wanted to just talk about some of the songs because it's just so good. So obviously Just a Kid really kicks you off with a lot of energy. Really liked that. The next couple songs are all ones they released before the album, so Amsterdam, Sorry, and Broken Machine. I have to say that if I had to pick a favorite song on the album, it's still going to be Sorry. I love that song. I sing it at the top of my lungs every time it comes on any playlist I have, or even when I was listening to the album every time. Like, everyone around me in my car got to view me rocking out and singing to that song, and I have zero regrets about it. I also really enjoyed Live Like Animals, like conceptually, like I like that story and like building walls and we'll live like animals. Uh, it's not. This is not a happy album. It's almost like not quite a breakup. Like it's not the album you write after a breakup. It's the album you write while you are breaking up. Everything about it talks about, like, I mean, Broken Machine. Like we're all a little bit broken. We all make mistakes. We all have errors. There's all things that we screw up, and there's also things that we do in relationships that aren't quite healthy, or that it's something that we love and someone that we want to be with, and we can't stop ourselves from doing the stupid thing. We can't stop ourselves from having to say that we're sorry or doing something wrong, or knowing that some part of us isn't ready or isn't going to be good enough. But it's like that's all of it. Like it's not a happy album by any means, but I also love that there's a razor edge through so much of their music, which is something I love about MBT, is they just, like, you're not always sure, are you smiling or are they baring their teeth at you? And I adore that. Um, and honestly, for me, the last tracks on the album are probably my favorite of the ones that weren't released before, weren't released before the full album. Afterlife, Reset Me, and Number 13. Um, Reset Me lyrically just really, really appealed to me. I think I've probably listened to it more times than anything else so far. I just really got caught up in it. Like I was listening to it when I was walking like from a meeting back to my office, and so I'm like in public walking down the street and I'm just like grinning. Like I'm grinning so hard, grinning so much, like enjoying it that I actually had to bite my lip because I was afraid I'd just start laughing or something and then people would think I was crazy. I also really like Number 13 because it's very like, it's sonically kind of like jolting, but the lyrics are so hard. Like I think I posted one earlier that was like, kiss me like a kick in the teeth. Like, oh, I love that. I love that. Like, so many of the metaphors in the song Number 13 are all ones I just love. Like, the visual image that comes along with the words is just fantastic. So I can't say enough this album is incredible. I have a 4.5 hour drive tomorrow. I'm gonna get through this at least twice and then maybe give myself a break so I don't like oversaturate with the album, but absolutely phenomenal album, phenomenal work by Nothing But Thieves. If you haven't listened to them before, you really, really should. I think that Amsterdam as their first single was a really smart move because it showed sort of like the rock that's at their core, but it also really demonstrated Connor's amazing, unique vocals, and it also really tied into some sort of they're just really interesting lyrically. They don't I never know what to expect from them. I never know what what their words are gonna say, and I never know. There's just always more there. Like there's always more layers. Like it's not just a song where oh these lyrics fit, or we're gonna write a song about this, or it never feels that way. It never feels contrived. Like everything feels like they sat down and thought about it, and this is who they are, or this is what their message is, or what they're trying to say. And I can't. I've been talking for 6 minutes about Nothing But Thieves. I have zero regrets on that. It is such a good album. I'm gonna go listen to it right now. I'm just gonna be done. I'm gonna edit this video while I listen to Nothing But Thieves, and that's fantastic. I also would like to say, in my opinion, Connor Mason has a gorgeously aesthetic mouth. Like I just his lips are just really unique, and I enjoy watching them. I enjoy watching them. I still haven't convinced my husband to let me buy tickets to go see NVT and Mizio together. Um, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. They're coming to Chicago. I want to see you so bad. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But I really, really want to see them. I think it would be phenomenal. Listen to Nothing But Thieves. This is what's making me happy. Probably for the next week or so is this album. It's phenomenal. Favorite album of the year, hands down. And I don't think the next couple months of the year are going to change that. So I'm maybe getting a tattoo on Monday. So if I come back Tuesday night after my vacation, I might have some fun footage to show you. Otherwise, stay happy and we'll talk soon.